Good day, Las Vegas, and welcome back to Vegas Vibes, giving you a peek at what's grooving and brewing in the music, pageantry, live production, and fascinating scenes in the city that never sleeps, with or without the pandemic. And I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. Thank you all for complimenting me again for last week's quarantine edition, featuring some of our local celebrities doing their own gigs online. You guys have encouraged me to show a little bit more this week, and since I know you are as hungry as I am for live entertainment, I will give in to your requests. I'll do my very best to keep you entertained despite the pandemic. The fact remains that Las Vegas is truly a global brand, with many of the best and biggest resorts in the globe, and yet not too many people really know how great the city is. And this is what this program is here for, so keep watching to be in the loop. When we come back, I'll be sharing with you more of the videos that our local entertainers and sports figures are doing. So stay with me.
The best entertainment, the widest coverage, the fastest speed, only through Asian Network. Call now for huge standalone and bundle savings at
Thanks for staying with me. I am so blessed to have been granted my very own Vegas Vibes channel on Roku and Amazon Fire TV through ACTV, the mainstream Asian network. Thank you, Mr. Guy Randon, for making this a reality. And as promised, here are more at-home videos our entertainers have been doing cooking up during this pandemic frenzy. Let's start with Frankie Perez, who is an American musician best known as a solo artist, singer of Finnish cello-based rock band Apocalyptica, and as former guitarist for Scars on Broadway. Frankie was heading at the station casinos. Let's take a peek.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All my life I was only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All my life I was only waiting for this moment to be free. I said, blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night.
Told you, tempt.
I was only waiting for this moment to arrive. I said, blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night.
Oh wow, nice song indeed. Next up is Kitchen Quarantine with Chef Vincent Postel of Mon Ami Gabi, a classic French bistro. Let's dig in.
So we're gonna get going with our au poivre and peppercorn sauce. So all the ingredients are here listed, and we're gonna show you guys. So we have a little bit of a red onion, diced red onions. We have a little bit of garlic. We have some green peppercorn. So we have a little bit of a brandy here, cross of a veal and a beef jus here that we made with a bouillon cube and a little bit of herbs. We boil everything together. We have a little bit of fresh butter and of course a little bit of heavy cream. We're gonna get that on a hot pan. And first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put a little bit of butter. You know, certainly put a little bit of almond milk in there. That would work just fine as well. Just a touch of almond milk. What you're looking for is that creamy, feel to the sauce, that it's rich and coating your steak. For Béarnaise sauce. So the Béarnaise sauce for the steak au poivre. All the ingredients here, pretty straightforward. So we have a little bit of a diced red onion, then dry tarragon, and then apple cider vinegar. We have some raw butter that we're going to be melting. So we melted the butter, and what we call is to clarify the butter. I separate 4 egg yolks. We're going to go ahead and start by the reduction. So when I say reduction is, we're going to put a little bit of oil. We're going to put our diced shallot or red onion. We're going to get that going and cook our shallot onto the stove. As you can see, my reduction is boiled and has boiled. So we want to reduce it down, but not too much. Basically, reduce just about a third. There's just enough liquid and vinegar left. You can see my shallots in there, and the red onions, the tarragon in there as well. The next step, we're going to take a mixing bowl, large mixing bowl. We're going to put our 4 egg yolk in there. What I like to do is to give it a little whisk before we even start it. So I'm gonna whisk them up a little bit like that. See, I'm going to pour a little bit of water in there, and that's going to help create that foamy feel to my egg yolk. And I'm going to pour my mixing bowl right over the top like that. It's going to create enough heat and generate enough steam underneath that it will start to bake and cook my egg yolk. Now we're going to take care of our fries. So the fries have been sitting a couple hours in that ice water. The ice has been melted. I'm going to strain them off the water like this. First of all, the potato that we use are much less starchy to begin with. I'm actually going to bring the fryer to you guys and not us to the fryer. I'm going to bring my pot of oil here, and we use a pot because remember we're under quarantine. I have it's a canola oil. I have my fancy thermometer here. You want the oil to be at a 320 to 350 degree Fahrenheit. And then drop them off. I help run myself. So obviously at home, you want to be safe. You either want to use a basket or you want to use a portable fryer. If you had, if you're lucky to have a portable fryer at home, then obviously that's the best. So we're going to cook our fries in two different times. The first time we're going to plunge them in that oil. It's 350. I put it back on the stove. So we're back at it. Our fryer is here, back in front of you guys. So you can see I'm at 390. So we're a little bit over 380. I'm going to drop it off. You'll see it just comes up really quick. This is a hot fryer. So we're at 380 right now, 375, 380. Beautiful. And in a matter of a few seconds, and check this out. Look at my fries. You see how golden, beautiful they're coming up? We use a sea salt, La Barenne. This is, a good quality sea salt. If you want a salt that basically has a beautiful, nice flavor to it. I have both my sauces ready to go. I have my beautiful grilled steak that's waiting, that cannot wait any longer for my fries. So I'm going to pull them out. Look at those guys. Look at this. Put them into my mixing bowl. Sprinkle it. Look at this beautiful steak right here. So remember, we did the Béarnaise and the au poivre. They're both here right in front of us. You can also drizzle a little bit of a little sea salt on your steak if you'd like to. I'm going to cover half my steak with the au poivre. I'm actually going to cover the other half with a little bit of the Béarnaise right here. And this, my friends, would be ultimate, steak frite à la mon ami Gabi. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this beauty. So, little au poivre. I wish all of you guys to be safe. I wish all of you guys to be healthy. Come and visit us. We have many locations that actually do pick up and to go, especially in Chicago. Come and see us, and we'll see you soon here in Las Vegas.
Wow, that steak looks really yummy. Or how about Human Nature's Mag Hand Trainer? Let's check it out.
Earth angel, earth angel, will you be mine, my darling dear? I love you all the time, 'cause I'm just a fool, a fool in love with you.
very nice harmony. Or how about joining Alex from Wow, the Vegas Spectacular, while he's preparing a wonderful Italian meal. Let's juggle our way through.
Dear friends of Las Vegas, welcome to my home. I'm Alex from Wow Show. Why we cannot use the free time we have just to cook in different way and for sure to have more fun. For example, if you have 3 apples, you can just decide to eat it or juggle with them. You see? It's already something different, but we can just change it and use a pear too. Will be 2 apples and 1 pear. Why not more colorful? Till when we don't decide to replace 1 apple with 1 potato. It will be more difficult, but more interesting for sure. And getting tired about that, fork, it would be good solution. Why? Very easy. Because after you are juggling for a while, you can get tired. And then, in that moment, you will decide to just stop. You see? And, it's a good one. I like it. It just made me a little bit dirty. So, yeah, I think, it was better just to get clean. Okay, after done this one, I'm Italian. I like pasta a lot. And of course, parmesan with pasta. But because I bought too many, I have to do something. That could be, for example, this. Whoa! And this. Whoa! Accident happened in the show business. So we can start from the beginning doing that. Yeah, I think it's enough. Oh, stay. Yeah, did it. I'm almost full. I could eat omelette or just an egg. Done. For today, I think my dinner is almost ready. I hope you enjoy.
Oh wow, I got a little dizzy. I need a drink. So for my last but not the least video, I'm calling on celebrity bartender Ivan Grant to fix me a Corrigan drink. Here we go.
Hi everybody, Ivan from the D here, back again, pulling another shift, working from home, alright? So just figured we'd come back, check in on everyone, make a couple more drinks. I hope you're all doing well. I've been holding it down. I've got my son, I've got my brother living here with me, and luckily we have each other in these times. So I figured what we're going to do is some lemonade drinks. The weather's starting to get a little warmer, and I'm giving you a couple options right here. We can either use a little raspberry vodka or any other flavor that suits you, or we can do a whiskey. I love it, and here's my Jameson. That's my friend right there. Alright, so let's do it. I'm going to start up. Like I said, I gotta keep those skills honed for when we all get back to work. There we go. Oh yeah. Pour a little bit right there. All right, and let's step it up a notch. Oh. Oh yeah, it's like I'm back at work already. Still got it. Alrighty. Stick that right there. I might as well pull one of my own little tricks. There we go. Beautiful. Then we'll just top it with a little lemonade. Fresh lemonade is always best. I can't help it. I feel like I'm back at work. I gotta throw a garnish on there.
No.
Alrighty, a couple delicious beverages for you right there. I did just also want to bring up and thank the Vegas Golden Knights, man. You know, this is a team that when we got them, they barely knew us, and then, you know, the tragedy of October 1 happened, and they brought this town together. So I just wanted to honor them by wearing their gear right now, showing off their stuff. Remember, like I said last time, we are all in this together. Just because maybe we can't be in close contact doesn't mean you can't reach out to each other and let each other know that we're here and that we love each other, all right? Can't get back to work. We're going to come back stronger than ever. I'm going to see you at Long Bar.
Now, that's a cool one. Before we end this segment, here's a reminder that surprise gifts await you when you email me questions, suggestions, or even a cool story you'd like to share with me and our hundreds of thousands of monthly viewers on Roku, Kodi, Amazon Fire TV, or the VegasVibes and ACTV apps worldwide, including actvlv.com and actvus.com. When Vegas Vibes returns, I'll be interviewing someone very special. I'll be right back before you know it, so stay there. Hello everyone, welcome back to Vegas Vibes. On Vegas Vibes, as you all know, I interview interesting people from many walks of life who contribute to making Las Vegas a unique global brand. And on that note, here with us today is a professional vocalist, entertainer, the handsome and very talented Mr. Michael Nugent. Hello, welcome to Vegas Vibes.
Well, hello Esmeralda, thank you for having me.
Well, I met you at the St. Jude Ranch for Children fundraiser, and I must say you have a very beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that.
And please bring us back to that experience in your childhood when you were only a teenager, when you discovered your passion for music.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was in high school and I was a trombone player. I was on the football team, and I never really thought that singing would be a hobby of mine until I heard Michael Buble and Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett and Bobby Darin. My mother had a Michael Buble CD in her car, and she put it in, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is the greatest music. And I'm an old soul. I've always been an old soul. So when I discovered the big band sound and all of the crooners and those beautiful songs, you know, like Fly Me to the Moon and The Way You Look Tonight and songs like that, I just fell in love with it, and I just started to sing it for fun.
And how old were you then?
I was about 16 or 17.
And you're 18 now?
Oh, I'm getting old. I'm getting old now. No, but I'm 26 now, so I've been familiar with the music for about 10 years. I've been really studying it. And as a millennial, I would like to be the millennial that represents this music. And I think it's so important to keep the music around. We need it more than ever right now, because it's, you know, they're beautiful songs of hope and love, and they don't write songs like that anymore, really, when it comes down to it.
So if you could travel in the past, you would go back to that era?
I think I'd go to the 50s.
To the 50s?
I'd go to the 50s instantly.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't explain it. I don't know why. It's been a theme throughout my life, being an old soul. So when I found this music, it was, you know, a perfect marriage.
Wow. So what would be the goal since you have moved to Las Vegas?
Sure. Well, I knew I had to leave Buffalo, New York. That's not an entertainment city, and I love my city, and I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for the people in Buffalo who gave me opportunities. So I decided to go to the entertainment capital of the world and go to a place where I have a lot of competition, because I think in this city there are more people that sing what I sing, probably more so than any other city in the world, and I wanted that. I love competition. I love learning from others, and I also came here to play with legendary Vegas musicians, and I have a wonderful opportunity to do that. I mean, the guys I played with Frank and Dean, and you know, they were in the Caesars band, the house band back in, you know, the 60s. So I just came here to learn and to enhance my craft and to experience the Las Vegas life, following the footsteps of my predecessors that I love so much. I love this. I love it. So I hope to just have a long career keeping this music around, because it makes people happy. It brings people back in time, and introducing it to younger people too, and seeing their eyes light up like, wow, Frank Sinatra, this type of music is cool. I love that, especially when I, you know, show people that music that has never heard it before. So
have you ever gone to see him
perform? Oh, Michael Buble?
Yes. Live in person?
Now, for everybody out there, if you ever go to a Michael Buble concert, you never forget to bring your mother. That's rule number one.
How come?
Because every mom has a Michael Buble CD in her car, and they love Michael Buble. But I went to go see him at KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York, back in 2013, and it was just a fantastic show. He had that big 17-piece big band, and my mother and I were singing right along to all the songs, so it was really a beautiful moment, inspirational moment for me to see him live.
I know you sing for the elders in your community. Is that back in Buffalo, New York?
Yeah, so really how my singing career started was I would perform in assisted living communities and memory care places and senior living, because, you know, that's the music they grew up with. You know, they grew up with all those songs. So that's where my career started in Buffalo about 6 years ago, singing in...
When you were 20?
Yeah, 19, 20, singing in retirement communities. And I tell you, there's not more of an appreciative audience than those people, because it's so nice for my soul to be able to see these people, and they get to go back in time and they close their eyes and they come up to me after the show and say, I got married in 1955 to that song you sang, or I remember my father playing that song on the record player, you know, in the 40s, listening to that. And that's what really started my career, and it was really eye-opening to go into these places at 19 to sing for these people that lived it. It's so wonderful to give those people joy.
Before we forget, we would like to ask for a sample of a few songs.
A little song?
Well, actually, I have a few here to ask. Let's start with More by Frank Sinatra.
More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love that I will give to you alone.
Copacabana by Barry Manilow.
Oh boy, Copacabana. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there.
Your Smiling Face by James Taylor.
Oh, whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself because I love you. What else you got?
The Way You Look Tonight by Frank Sinatra.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, now when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight.
Beautiful. Lastly, what words of wisdom or pieces of advice would you give to anyone who would like to pursue a career in singing?
Well, I would tell them that it's a crazy business. You probably have to be slightly insane to be a part of it. And you have to really, 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 really love it. And you have to, no matter where you perform and no matter how large the audience is, you give your all to those people. Remember, it's all about the people. That's what it's about. And as an entertainer, you have an obligation to take people away from the craziness of life, and especially now during this situation, we have a big obligation to boost the morale of the people out there. So I would just say really, really know for certain that it's what you want to do, and choose the right songs, and know that it's an entrepreneurial life. You'll be working 24/7, and you just got to really, really love it. So I would just tell people to make sure that you feel like it's your mission and that you have an obligation to make people happy. And those are the things that I think are very important.
Mr. Michael Nugent, where can people find you?
Yes, you could find me on Facebook and Instagram at Michael Nugent, YouTube, Michael Nugent, and also my website, Michael Ross Nugent. I like to put my middle name in there sometimes. That's when I get in trouble with my mother, she throws that in. So I said, you know what, Mother, I'll put my middle name in my website. She was happy about that. But yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Ross Nugent.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
It's such a pleasure having you.
Yes, I appreciate it very much, Esmeralda.
Wishing you continued success.
Thank you very much.
Catch me again next week as I feature another amazing personality here on Vegas Vibes. hope you enjoyed this week's episode as much as I did sharing the vibes of Vegas. And time really flies when you're having a grand time. Promise to join me again next week on this same fabulous ACTV channel. And to all our global viewers out there, let me remind you that Las Vegas is not just about the world-renowned Strip or the famous Fremont Street experience in the vibrant downtown district. It has real people, a lot of them musicians, live entertainers, and those involved in the world of pageantry. And to the people here in the Valley who work hard each day to make Las Vegas a global brand, I would like to feature you and your cool story right here in VegasVibes, either on the ACTV studios or at your workplace. If you believe that's you, please email me now at vegasvibes1@gmail.com. Before I go, I would like to thank my wardrobe sponsor, Anne Fontaine, located at the Forum Shops of Caesars Palace. Anne Fontaine is now open for business as well. You may call Miss Anna Billings at 702-733-6205 to make an appointment. And finally, my favorite segment, the Vegas Vibes Closet. Yes, it features an intricate selection of health and beauty products which I personally use. And this week, I have for you TG Bedhead Masterpiece Massive Shine Hairspray. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "Your hair is your crowning glory"? I go through a lot to look presentable on camera. I had to do my skincare regimen, choose the right color for my eyeshadow to match my Anne Fontaine outfit, read my script, etc. But somehow, it would never feel right without my hair looking good. That's why I choose Bedhead Masterpiece Hairspray by TG. It provides gloss and shine while keeping my hair in place without feeling sticky. It's long-lasting and it smells nice. Check it out, ladies. Below is the link if you wish to learn more about it or purchase it without any delay. Follow Vegas Vibes on Facebook and Instagram or check out vegasvibes.us for updates and announcements. Once again, I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. Thank you for watching.